Hey guys, Ernie here. Welcome to the Paleo Hiker MD channel. Kind of a live video today. This is New Year's Eve. This should come out tomorrow. I wanted to do something a little special for New Year's Day here on the channel. It's a beautiful day here in Louisiana. Got a beautiful weekend coming up as well, but just wanted to take a chance. The last couple of years I've made a video right around New Year's showing you guys what I got for Christmas. It's outdoors related, and also talking a little bit about the plans for the Paleo Hiker MD channel in 2020. So we're going to do that today. So I made a little bit of coffee up this morning. You guys saw I used my 5-inch firebox stove, my Expedition Research kettle, a lot of the stuff that I use very frequently. Real easy to use this type of stove. I do have an AeroPress. I finally broke down and bought an AeroPress. I'm testing it right now. It works very well, and I'll be doing a video on the AeroPress down the road. Probably the last person in the world to do a video on the AeroPress, but sometimes that's how I roll. I'm the last person to the party. So I wanted to start off the video here by showing you what I got for Christmas. The first presents though came unexpectedly from my good buddy Malcolm at the Hidden Woodsman. I ordered a couple of things, a couple of bags, a roll-up coffee bag. I also bought a bag to hold bush pot, and I'm going to be doing a video on my version of a bush pot cooking setup in his bag, which is really, really nice. I also ordered the M44 haversack, which I'll do a video on. I got the package and it didn't have my haversack. It had a bunch of other stuff that I didn't order, and I was like, oh, you know, I guess he probably mixed things up or something. So I sent Malcolm an email and asked him what, you know, look, I didn't get this. And he's like, oh, you know what, Merry Christmas. I have to make some more haversacks, so that'll be out to you next week. But I just wanted to give you a couple of things showing you thanks for the support in the last couple of years. So he actually sent me a couple cool things, which was awesome. And one of them was this Cactus Pouch. Very cool pouch. I've been looking at these. These will make a really nice kit, fire kit or anything. The thing about Malcolm's pouches, they're double layered. You know, he's got this cactus on the outside, but on the inside you can see it's green, and it's actually a double layer pouch, and it's so well made. I can't tell you guys enough how nice Malcolm's Hidden Woodsman gear is. He also sent me the new Exotac Match Cap XL with his branding on it, which is really, really cool. Holds storm matches inside, and definitely going to go in kind of probably my first aid kit. It's super lightweight, so this will probably go in my first aid kit. So I appreciate the gifts, Malcolm. He also sent me a baseball hat, which is in the house, and I forgot to bring it, but he did send me a baseball hat, which was awesome. Next I got this. This is the K-Bar caster. This is a hand caster from K-Bar. The grip is just like their marine knife, which I actually have. It's the top here is where the string goes, or the line goes, then you can open it up. You see I have a bobber in there. I'm going to do a video on this specifically. I've never used it, and you know, it's interesting. I think what I'm going to do, you guys can leave a comment down below if you think it's a good idea, but this is my plan. You know, I always test out my gear pretty thoroughly before I do reviews on it. Hold on, it seems like my white balance is off. So yeah, normally I test things out thoroughly before I use them, but I'm going to do something different with this. I'm going to take it out for the first time and try to catch some fish, never using it before. So it's going to be more of a first try. How easy is it to try to catch fish with a hand line? I've never used a hand line before, so we're going to do that. But I got that for Christmas, and I do plan on doing some catch and cooks this year. They seem very popular and they seem pretty interesting. So I got this Mora fillet knife to add to my Mora collection. Pretty nice, very bendy, perfect for a fillet knife. Super, super sharp. Very utilitarian as normal Mora sheath. Kind of interesting. You see it's kind of serrated, which, you know, you get fishy smells and stuff. You can just run a hose or run this straight through the dishwasher and it'll be nice and clean. Sticking on the fishing theme, I got this really nice travel Baitcaster. I've been wanting one. I have that travel spinning reel. I'm not going to get this out, but it's really, really nice. My wife and kids did a hell of a job getting me a nice one. It's a 7-foot medium, which is nice because all I have is medium heavy. I don't have any medium rods, so this adds to my arsenal. Pretty lightweight. If you guys are interested in a review of this as I use it down the road, let me know and we'll do that. Last on the fishing, I got a really nice set of fishing pliers from my son. These are from a company called Bubba. They seem to be extremely well made, so I'm pretty excited about having these. The ones that I had started to rust and just not work as well, so I'm pretty pleased about these. From the standpoint of bushcraft, I got this, which hopefully I'll be making a video on this weekend. I've burnt in it a few times. This is the mini flat pack grill from UCO. There's a video on the larger version on James's channel, The Junkyard Fox. which is really, really nice. I saw it actually on his channel and wanted one, and my wife must have picked up on that because I got the mini version, which is exactly what I wanted. So stay tuned for the UCO flat pack grill. I'm also going to continue to try my best to do more cooking videos this year. So my wife got me this GSI mini aluminum table. It opens up, you've probably seen them on other channels. It opens up, you slide 2 rods through it, puts it secure, and you've got a nice little table for the outdoors, for prep, whatever it might be. So pretty excited about this little GSI table. Last 2 things. One is another Mora. This is the Mora Cans Ball, I guess I'm saying that right. Fixed blade. It is a stainless steel. It's a little different than the Garberg. It has an extra grind, a little bit more texture on the blade. It has a little bit of a drop point, which is really nice. And it's not a full Scandinavian grind. It's kind of like a half Scandinavian grind and half a flat grind. So it's pretty neat because it's got 2 different options for you if you're carving or something like that. So real excited to check that out. And the last thing we'll talk about as far as a gift, I've started to collect more axes. And my wife got me this Brandy Axe. I saw Brandy on Wrangler Star's channel. I guess probably a couple of years ago they sent him a bunch of different axes. This is an Italian company. It's US hickory handle, but Brandy is actually based out of Italy, so this is made in Italy. And it's a pretty interesting axe. Again, I can do a video on this specifically if y'all want, but you can see the profile is a little different than the classic Swedish axes. It's very thin, super thin profile, so I'm really interested to see how this cuts. It's obviously, I don't think, going to have as much power as maybe some other, because it won't have as much splitting ability being so thin, but it still should be pretty interesting. Really neat hatchet. That's the last thing that I got for Christmas this year. So last, we'll talk a little bit about the channel and what's to come this year. You know, channel updates are not the most fun videos in the world, but I do want to give you guys a little bit of information about what's to come. And first of all, it starts with a big thank you. I want to thank everybody for the support. I'm really pleased with where the channel is, where it's moving, where it seems to be growing. The videos and the content that I'm doing are things that I really enjoy. So I'm excited about that. I get to do the things that I enjoy, and you guys seem to enjoy those as well. So it makes things really fun. So a super big thank you to everybody who has subscribed this year. If you've watched a video, if you've commented, if you've shared things, it really helps the channel grow, so I appreciate it. Now, when I started the 24 MREs in a row series, I started to publish 2 videos a week. I have my traditional bushcraft reviews and stuff like that, hiking related videos on Tuesdays, and Fridays became MREs. And that's going to be the plan coming into this next year. I'm going to continue to do Tuesdays, but Fridays are going to be multiple topics. First will be more MRE videos. You guys saw I released my first meal cold weather last week. I'm also going to do more and more coffee related videos and cooking related videos. Some of the cooking videos I've made have been fairly popular. I want to show you guys how you can make healthy, simple meals, whether it be out in the woods, in a hotel room when you're traveling, or whatever it might be. So that's what's going to be on Friday. MREs, cooking, and coffee. As long as I can handle it, I'm going to try to continue 2 videos a week on into 2020. So overall goals for 2020, the same goal as always, which is more overnight videos. I did 3 overnights this year. I filmed on 2 of them. I would have liked to have done more, but I didn't, so that's what I got. I'm going to try to do more in 2020. I'm also going to try to do at least 1 backpacking trip out of the state of Louisiana and hopefully out of Arkansas. I usually go to Louisiana or Arkansas. I'm targeting New England this summer sometime for a long weekend, so we'll see if I can make it up there somewhere into the White Mountains, maybe into Maine, try something like that. I've been buying a lot of gear lately, but I have not bought a lot of knives or axes, and I'm planning on really trying to add at least 1 or 2 good knives to my collection this year and another 1 or 2 axes. 2 things I have very specific eyes on. 1, I would like to try to buy a Liam Hoffman axe. I also want to try to buy a knife from Jack Lore Knives in England. Both of these are difficult. The Liam Hoffman, he has I think 8 or 9 different styles of axe, and there's 1 or 2 that I'm most interested in. Every Monday at 6 p.m. Central Time, which is my time, 7 p.m. Eastern, he opens 1 model for a small run, 8 to 10. So you have to be there on time, try to get it. So this year on the Mondays that are the models that I want, I'm going to try to be there, put a deposit down. Right now the lead time's 10 months, so even if I was to get it in the next couple months, I wouldn't have it for almost a year, but I'm going to try to do that. Jack Lore Knives is even harder. I just think that his knives are amazing. He randomly publishes when he is going to sell more. He makes batches and sells them right. He doesn't take orders, so I'm going to do my best to try to be ready to get one of these Jack Lure knives. I'm just going to keep an eye on the webpage all year long as much as I can. Thankfully, I'm pretty anal and I'm good at remembering to check things, so hopefully I'll get to order one. We're going to continue the focus on stoves here on the channel, whether it be DIY stoves, those stoves that you can purchase. I recently saw an awesome stove on Shane Coffee Outdoors and I picked one up. It's the Pack Stove by Simple Theory Gear, and I think it looks really cool, so I'm excited to check that out. It should be here on Saturday. And that kind of leads into my main goal for 2020, and that's to try to find smaller companies that are starting to produce awesome outdoor gear, bushcraft gear, whatever it might be. Find those companies, buy their gear, and try to showcase it here on the channel. I don't have the biggest channel in the world, but I do enjoy showcasing things for companies, and I think it's some value. I love checking out new products, and I want to try to help smaller companies that are working on producing good quality products, whether it be here in the US or in Europe. I want to try to get those products and review them for you guys so you can check them out. If you guys have any suggestions on some cool new products from small cottage type vendors or new up and coming vendors that you think would be cool for me to check out, leave a link down below. I'll check them out, and if I like them, I'll pick one up and I'll do a review for you guys. I really want to focus on that, doing reviews on smaller companies, try to help them out in whatever way I can, and play with some cool gear along the way. I know everybody's got a lot to do here on New Year's Day, so I'm not going to keep you. I hope you watch this video. Once again, I just want to say thank you so much for the support this year. I'm real excited about 2020, continuing to expand what I do and share it with you guys. I hope to get a new camera this year. I've got a decent Panasonic G7, but I want something with a little bit better autofocus. You've seen focus problems in the past, and it continues to be an aggravation. Several of the videos I have coming up, there's focus problems, and you just don't realize it till post-production and you get frustrated. But anyway, hope to get something with better focus this year. But you know, cameras are expensive, and you know, you're going to go spend $1,000 on a camera. $1,000 to buy you some pretty cool gear, so it's kind of hard to decide. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my New Year's Eve. We got party tonight, friend's house, do some eating, do some fireworks, stuff like that. It's been a long, fun year. I appreciate all the support, like I said, and please, guys, stay tuned for more videos here on Paleo Hiker MD channel. If you haven't already subscribed, hit the subscription button. If you like the video, hit that thumbs up. And yeah, stay tuned for more videos soon. Have a happy new year, guys.